I did not come back to the model table yesterday, as I had thought I would. Yeah, everything is pretty much the way it was yesterday afternoon when we closed off yesterday's episode. And yeah, I had figured I was going to come back and I was going to repair this little problem we got going on here. But you know what? That'll give us something to video today, won't it? I wasn't planning on videoing the repair, but now, being as I didn't come back yesterday afternoon, I think I will. I think I'll recompose here and we'll see what happens. Oh my, look at the sunrise right now. I know you can't see the monitor, so I'm going to have to dub it in. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I think we might actually have something. It's probably due to come over the horizon in about 10 minutes from right now. You never know what you're going to get, right? It's, what do we got? It's minus 27.3. Another cold morning. Not quite as cold as it was this time yesterday morning, I don't think. But it's, you know, you wouldn't want to be out there in your bathing suit. Anyway, let's recompose here and just see what we can do this morning. I don't know what else I can tell you here for my opening remarks. Yeah, let's just get on with it and enjoy the day. Now, a while ago, when I was editing out this opening scene, I was noticing I got some, it must be CA glue, I can't think of what else that could be. I guess maybe when I was gluing these parts down, I must have got it on there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my NATO black here, I'm pretty sure that's what we used, and just touch that up. Okay, I do not want to be touching the metal spider on the top there. I'm just going to trust now that when that dries, it's going to blend right in. I'm not going to mess with it. I think it's going to be better than it was, although we are going to be able to see. Wonder why this did not. So much for not messing with it. Oh my goodness. It looks like lumps on there. Or is that bubbles? Okay, let's leave it now. Okay, now we want to get this back on here and underneath that boom. I don't want to take this off, take the boom off again if I don't have to. Oh, by the way, the paint on that funnel is drying nicely. Okay, now remember, it doesn't go. Okay, it goes like that. It appears that the pegs don't want to go in the hole very good. So it could be that when we do the extra thin thing, it'll dissolve everything. Let's just recompose here so I can get in at a little easier angle. Now, in the past I've talked a lot about, or mentioned many times about, depth of field. Well, here's an example. You know, the part that we're working on is nice and sharp, but what is in the foreground and the background is blurred out pretty bad, to the point you can hardly tell what it is. Well, you know what it is, but if you didn't know what it is, you wouldn't know what it is. Now, right now, for you camera buffs, my lens is wide open at f3.5 at 64 ISO, and it's running at an 1/80th of a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my lens down. I think it'll go down to about f40 at this focusing distance. I'm not zoomed in or moved in as close as I can get, but anyway, here we go. Okay, now there you go. Now you can sort of distinguish what everything is. This thing here is, you know that's the hinge part. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying depth of field. Okay, you should have noticed though that this piece that we're going to be working on, it didn't change at all. Okay, now I don't need to worry about that getting in the road. Maybe I should be using the other tweezers. Okay, now I want to be mindful here that I'm zoomed right in and I don't want to be moving stuff out of the field of view. I get a kick out of seeing how much of this I can actually do on camera. Now, I imagine we're going to have to be repainting here. I don't seem to be getting very much on the applicator, but maybe that's going to be a blessing in disguise here. Oh, oh. Maybe there is a lot on the applicator. And let's just get our pegs just one more time. I don't think we need to worry about getting it on the surface of the... Alright, now put the bottom one in first. The top one. And we'll push it right in flush against the side of the hull there. Yeah, I can see I'm going to have to repaint that. I don't think I can get it in much closer than that. Okay, now the next thing to do is just drop our now how are we going to glue that so that it stays there? You can see these hanging brackets here. Like there's one there, one there, one there. Now you know those things that somebody said were to store the barrel cleaning stuff. They have these exact same brackets. That's what makes me think those are not barrel cleaning containers. Nobody's gotten back to me on that, and I do believe the fellow who mentioned it, he said something to the effect of check the book, and I asked him, well, where did you see it in the book? And he never said anything. Maybe I should look into that. Okay, I'm wondering maybe just a little tiny bit of, well, CA doesn't do too good here, but maybe yeah, maybe just, how about the maybe the that other glue we got that I forgot the name of. That might work good right here. Just glue it right on the top of this bracket that we just glued on. Well, I gotta tell you, the diet has been sort of almost non-existent over the holidays, like Christmas and New Year's, and I really fell off it bad. I won't tell you how much weight I've put on, but I have put on some weight. But I'm back on it again. And so far, after I have this piece of pizza, I will have had 389 calories. Now, I am planning on having soup later today. Right now in the pressure cooker, I'm making cabbage soup. Yeah. Good thing I like that kind of stuff. Anyway, you may remember these orange things. That's with some sort of orange peppers. Anyway, yeah, let's not beat this to death here. Let's just sort of get it over with. Oh, the glue that I was trying to remember the name of, it was the Revell. But later I thought, how about this thicker Tamiya? Maybe we should just give that a try, just for the fun of it. I don't have to rig something up here that's going to hold this in position while it cures or dries. Yeah, well, let's just enjoy ourselves here and forget about glue for a minute if we can. Yep, don't want to let anything go to waste. I just looked at my monitor. Poison. Well, I guess maybe in a way that pizza is poison to me. Anyway, let's carry on here. Oh, by the way, right now, my laptop is rendering the sunrise into time-lapse. I'm putting 1 hour of sunrise into 1 minute. And I'm going to attach it at the end of today's video. So, yeah. Okay, I got a toothpick that I'm going to use as an applicator because the applicator that's inside there is just way too big. Unless you want to really sop it on something. But I don't think when I'm building a model ship I'm going to want to be sopping it on. Mind you, I kind of did with that paint, didn't I? Now, we're just going to do a dry run here. So I want to set up sort of a jig that's going to hold this in place. Okay, something like that. Now, will that stay there? No. Alright, let's do it like this. Okay, that'll work. At least until the glue dries. Alright, now I don't want this thing to be sliding back and forth. Once I get a little bit of glue on there, I'm going to have to, well, I'm probably going to have to repaint this anyway, because, you know, Murphy's Law. Okay, so we're ready to go here? Yeah. Maybe I'll move in just a little bit here. Okay, now this is not going to take very much. I suppose I probably could use the applicator, but okay, and I'm trying to position that other bottle just in behind there. Set it back down just a little bit. Oh, wouldn't you know? Is it down on top of that, or is it? Now, I would was just realizing here that by pushing on this end here, I'm putting sort of a bow in this. It's kind of bulged out. I wonder if I would be better off maybe having it like... Okay, I'm trying to reposition my other bottle. There. There, that's better. Now, I don't know, do I dare try and get a little bit of extra thin and glue those together and then repaint later? Maybe on that one on the end. I'll get my lid back on here. Maybe the Revell. Let's see if we can get some glue going on here on the Revell. Well, that's not working. Must have plugged up. Where's my cigarette lighter? Okay, we can maybe touch a little bit of paint on that later. Well, time has really gotten away on me here, folks, and we're going to have to check this out in tomorrow's rollback. Yeah. Oh. Alright, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. Well, you know, it's probably okay. I better leave it on there just in case it slumps. I guess I also better not bump on the model table here, jarring everything loose. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll be seeing you tomorrow, and stay tuned for the sunrise.